Something else.
Lindis, do you still remember
Orla?
the boy who was pretending to sell flowers?
Yes, what about it?
He was arrested 2 days. I just don't get it. After everything, or does it mean nothing to you that people keep dying?
No, that's not.
I need to go now, Thelindis. They're looking for us. If you ever need a place to hide.
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 47 hours for experimental purposes. The results are as follows. All subjects of observation that were sent inside have now... No progress whatsoever. Things are getting worse by the day, but... if all this research comes to nothing, what then? But could he really bring himself? No.
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live?
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen. Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this, would we? Today's files are in. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Thelindis? No. Why? How could you possibly have anything to do with them? A diluted bloodline. What a fool I've been. Numbing myself with talk of justice. Irminsul. Today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow? No. This cannot go on. This...
You're really...
I am. As long as you can...
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. But... if you let me go, you won't...
Good point.
No, please! I just... want to see the...
Go on living?
Yes.
If I let you leave, what will become of me? But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught.
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedivulnir.
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not abandon Thulin.
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now I know exactly. He won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps... Tell me then! What will this moment... And... no answer.
So, the Eclipse dynasty was purging. The king's obsession with abyssal power left the future of kaenri'ah hanging in the balance. Nope, and it looks like this Thelindis, Rerir's would-be fiancé, herself belonged to a sub-branch of the Crimson Moon dynasty. It almost defies belief that a couple like them could hide the truth from each other. And why does Rerir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the time for something, we've been inside Rerir's mind this whole time. There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out the rest. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that
Over the course of this week, the research object was research dating back to the Crimson Moon dynasty. However, there are an enormous amount of power. To make matters worse, I am now the only staff member. This is not a wise move. I apologize if this comes across as if we really made it there one day. I heard you're gonna leave the city with your parents.
Thelindis.
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very late You never saw him, and I don't know what he did.
What if he finds out that you pried into his secret?
Don't be silly. I don't know what secrets he does or doesn't have.
Are you scared of...
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match the... Logically, I should be... But enough about...
What's in it?
A piece of the moon.
A red moon?
That's right.
I promise.
The Crimson Moon bloodline will never, no matter how long it takes.
Monsters? Is this Rhine-Daughter's doing? Or the Universitas Magistrorum? Out of my way!
Time to shine!
No more lies!
The Universitas. Allegedly, the king installed secret mechanisms in the palace and around the city. But if they were ever gonna activate...
Help! Help!
Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you!
Save me! I can't!
That sounded like an explosion. So, the rumor is true. What other means does the king have it? And given it's a major center of abyss research, anyone over at...
Get to work!
Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here. No more lies.
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
How farcical.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! Show no mercy! Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Seek within. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
At the Universitas Magistrorum? Why now? Oh no! It's no use. The table won't hold out much longer. Of course. All the lab equipment was upgraded after the inspection last... I'm done for. Is anyone... Ah! Stay back! Please!
What's that?
Rerir! So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
Celindus? No, don't do it! Celindus! Celindus!
I told you, Rerir. Let her go. You will find someone better.
No! I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know a way? Tell me!
Come to the palace. Join us.
Rerir, thank goodness we...
Step forth and take your share.
You made it.
Not you too.
Hatred or grief, despair, desire. We all have our own.
Rerir. Rerir.
Celindus?
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Rerir? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice. I will find you. And then... you can give me your answer.
So that's how the Raker of Solnar... A monster created by circumstance. Viewing other people's thoughts for too long can get uncomfortable. In a nutshell, the story of kaenri'ah is what happens when the his past is filled with sorrow, but the tale of any fallen... Everyone, I'm back. Can I get a standing ovation?
Never! She's fine.
Yes, I'm fine. You will have seen the events of Rerir's life through my thoughts. It's now clear that he is just a...
I mostly agree. There's only so much we can know about him. However, I would not consider Rerir to be a nobody. He was...
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again. Is this you urging me not to abandon the people of Nodcry in their hour of...
That's not what I meant. Although I do hope you choose to remain a part...
Then try to remember that I respond better to the carrot. Now, as for you, Miss...
Cool. So, can you fill me in on the...
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the other... Yehoda?
Yes, boss!
That's more like it. For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the first clause of your...
Forgive my curiosity, but what does the...
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that boss is too lazy to do for herself. Like opening the door.
Is that right?
If something is in the contract, it's because... In any case, I've hardly shied away from my share of the work today. Hope I don't... There's nothing I dislike more than other people enjoying them. Oh no.
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves. I'm not that kind of boss. And it would go against the curatorium.
I'm sorry. What did you hear me say? I wasn't talking about...
Wait. How long have I been standing?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago.
Boss, what's wrong?
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
Hallucinated? But...
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone.
So you control everything?
More or less.
Has anything like this ever...
Only once. It was the...
Is there any similarity between what happened then?
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent.
Is there anything I can do?
The first clause of your contract...
Meaning, you're not...
Meaning this is not something Yehoda can help with.
Boss, it's fine. Really?
Oh, listen to you.
What?
Yes, really.
Well, anyway, I suggest everyone finds, even though all this chess malarkey doesn't exist and you don't want to dismiss mental fatigue, just be...
Don't I have the best
If we can find a suitable time...
Oh, time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused. You have my word that I will get us... This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign.
I wasn't expecting visitors at this hour.
Oh.
There you are! Sinue's been looking...
Oh yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more...
What do you mean, loose change?
Kid, mind telling me what sinner?
Get in his good books? Why?
I've written a news.
A new song.
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there
Pile of stones. Got it.
That's our well, and you know it. You stole from us. Well,
Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid,
and that special. You're a liar and a cheat.
I heard Yehuda gasp, but I don't blame her. Corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. There's a handwritten note on...
Halil, this is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. This is my second... I'm writing to you because I need some help. Praise the gods. You told me to write to you if I ever needed help. Urgent. This is an emergency.
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was trampled into the ground. What a ridiculous...
Welcome to our humble village.
I thought you would at least have the courtesy to provide some respectable libations.
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical.
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our god. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you.
I don't...
She showed up here a few days ago, and we took her in.
So, where...
Nowhere special. Just...
what about...
Just the one. Correct.
So, no brothers, no...
Any who have slept on a bed of sand.
I'll get over here. Never? You're rather fair-skinned for...
A dilapidation survey from... This one was never... Who was it addressed to? This one is addressed to the Immorta Sage. The title is... Changes Observed in Satyavada Life... In clinical terms... This seems like... Wait. The note says... This next one is addressed to... A few words in recent... However, as well as receiving dumbed down... Education is the fundamental purpose of this institution. As gran... I do hope... And the sender... So this... Whatever. I'm not exactly holding out hope that a letter sent from... I don't believe for... Wait...
Greetings, Halil. My name is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti. I don't know how well you remember. In my tribe, the Shimti tribe, this brings me to my... There was a the Eob... I found a well. When we met, that aside, we have
From the outset, the Academia never took you serious, and you were so... You swore. You liar. And who fell for it? Which makes you a pathetic. I think I'll take over. Here to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big business deal.
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one the ever-shifting balance of power.
Huh. So, you do know...
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength.
You're not wrong. But I'm sure you'd...
Of course not. I came to bring you some records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under Iab control is built on top of some ancient ruins. I checked the map carefully on my way over here, and I'm confident that this...
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say...
Don't get greedy, Iab. We know far more than you think. We know that you...
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're I hope I am
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me...
You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to... And what does a barbarian like you have to look...
All right, I take your point. The Academia is the highest authority in the land. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed.
Gladly. I am partial to wine myself, so let's indulge in a...
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've...
What? Well, don't just stand there, take it.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the EA.
Well, what is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they seize the well.
I
am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders. If you can...
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some time. I swear the Unut will not get away with this. That well is ours.
Glad to hear it.
If there is a traitor, I will find them. In the meantime, make yourself at home. I'll report back as soon as I have an update.
Much obliged. Wow. All it took was a few words and I've got him wrapped around my finger.
So, in summary, Ambassador...
The Iab are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. So let me ask you...
Kill them all. Of course.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate those who stand in our way. At the same time...
We have our own...
Right. Natural. Weren't the Iab your allies? Let me be clear.
Say no.
Good. Then I say... You see, Dad? Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage, the monsters who destroyed my home. They're just ordinary, petty humans. Maybe I've even done the desert a favor. Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, but you couldn't do what had to be done.
Nefer, it's okay. All of...
I believe I remember you promising to remain silent.
Yeah, but even...
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
Alright, time for a So, anyway, that's... Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired.
Yes, if we can find somewhere to...
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? A temple? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or...
You mentioned a temple. What's waiting for us there?
My biggest...
Ah. Then I'm guessing it's where you got your power from. The power to peer.
I didn't know you were clued.
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but since...
Sounds impressive.
Oh, I know who you mean. General Mahamatra Sino.
That's boss now.
Sino's hardly a figure of obscurity. But I know about Sethos, too.
What about him?
Well, he's not a small deal, let's put it... Please, this is the bare... Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take in.
Here. I don't have anything to add about... I want to do the whole name-dropping, this girl knows her stuff.
A statue with the head of a bird.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King. One of the 7 pillars of King... Let's take a look.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Never! Hey!
Hold on!
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
How repulsive.
timed that pretty well, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just glad no one was hurt.
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping get them out?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is...
I take that to mean that you saw the truth.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also...
Whoa, really? How'd you manage?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was... By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past. Well, the monster formerly known as Rerir. It seems I alerted him. I was tracking him.
But how did he track you through your thoughts?
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an expert.
No wonder.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we...
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite...
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his... You all saw how this came to be. The Unut and the Iab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million Mora. The final blow to the Iab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin having gotten my... As I stood there gazing at the temple, this chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. With this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive every god plays favorites.
It is the same with all powerful forces, including...
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share everything I've learned. Thank you all for being here. As promised, I did some further investigating. The Rerir of Solnari, real name Rerir, was once a kaenri'ah.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But no matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains that he is what we know today as the Wild Hunt. He becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Teyvat suffers.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen...
Never. But I have heard stories of something called the Moon Gate, and this seems to fit the description.
Miss Lama? Anything?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the term Moon Gate is one I have heard before. But as is...
Then back to Miss Columbina.
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power...
But there's more to the power of the Frost...
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the Moon Gate, since it is a path to... And right now, I need to conserve my energy to fight the Rerir of Sonar.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gateway. I highly suspect with the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the Wild Hunt proliferates wherever his scattered fragments lie, drawing hordes of monsters to many different locations across the land.
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful...
Makes sense to me. Explains why the Wild Hunt is so
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment...
I could not agree more.
It is a compelling explanation. This raises some interesting questions. That being said...
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just...
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any...
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of the way things are. The moon and stars are full of...
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting.
That's very thoughtful.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest and die. Hey, is this a bad time? Hope I didn't kill the conversation. No need. Come on, let's talk outside. Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium. Firstly, although she managed to trap the Rerir of Solnari inside her chess set, there's no guarantee that the power... It's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out. We have to come up with a plan.
Honestly, my mom figured that might be...
Well, I asked her that same question. It felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know?
2 days? Holy moly! Can we...
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue. Dainsleif is obviously You have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you... Great. All right, on to item 3. So, we figured we'd bounce the idea off you first.
Oh, Paimon's dying.
All right, so... We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this. I mean...
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We know this...
I choose my words very intentionally.
Sir Varka, I have a...
I'm all ear.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated.
I see your point, yeah. To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it.
I want to do everything within my power. The Rerir of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if I do...
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like... Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer.
Thank you, Sir Varka.
Well, I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot.